Hi everyone, welcome to the Muster Drill. I'm Scott, and Disney announces more information about the Disney Wish. Hi everyone, welcome back. So before I get started today, just wanted to mention, got a new camera, so you guys will have to let me know if there's, anything crazy about it. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the Disney Wish, Disney's new amazing upcoming ship set to sail in the summer of 2022. Disney revealed some information about the AquaMouse, which is what they're calling their onboard water slide. It's very similar to the one that exists now that goes all the way around the ship. The AquaMouse is going to have it's going to have these two interactive stories that are projected on the screen or on the walls when you go through. The one is called Swiss Meltdown, I believe, and that's the information that Disney announced. I'm going to be throwing a quick little video up here in the corner that'll give you a little bit more information about it than what I'm telling you. But anyway, they announced that information. They released that little, video today, which you'll get to see here. And, among all the other amazing and incredible things that are on the Disney Wish, a bunch of new themed restaurants that, a Frozen themed and Marvel themed restaurant, as well as a restaurant called 1923, which is, taking it, basically showcasing all of the golden age of Hollywood. So they're, that's one of the many things that are going to be on that ship. I mean, they're going to have all kinds of other things, going on that ship. New cutting edge Disney technology, first this, first that, all this other stuff. It's going to be a very, it's just Disney doing what, Disney does and what cruise lines do, which is, next ship has the biggest, baddest, best thing on it. They're definitely, gonna keep stepping their game up on that. So there's all kinds of things on there. There's a Star Wars lounge, and there's a Quiet Cove, I think it's called, which is an adults only retreat and so forth. So I'll throw some images up on here of some of the different venues on the ship and stuff, to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting. I mean, I don't have any small children anymore, so I'm, and not really looking to take a Disney cruise, but for Disney fans, it's, it's not going to disappoint. It's going to be, I mean, Disney's already a great cruise line, obviously, and definitely, wowing all the families and stuff that go on board, and the ship is just going to, take that to the next level. So, congratulations, Disney. We hope, everything goes well with the plans and that the ship gets to launch on time. Summer of 2022, I believe it's going to be sailing. So that's it for Disney Wish. We're going to move on to the Scarlet Lady. Virgin Voyages announced a kind of like an import on-board multi-day party. I think they're calling it like Revel or Revel or something like that or whatever. It's going to be in New York on the Hudson River. It's going to be, I believe, September 16th to the 18th. It's going to be $100. Tickets are going to start at like $100 to get on board for the day. They're also going to have an overnight option where, two people, I think tickets for like, like overnight for like two people, I think is going to start at like $1,000 for the night. And then that's going to get you, special access to like some after hours kinds of parties and stuff that the day, ticket won't get you into. But it's going to be like action packed. It's going to be, all the onboard lounges and bars and venues and stuff, throwing big parties, with views of the city and all this other stuff. So it's going to be, pretty amazing. Again, that starts September 16th to the 18th. So if you're interested in, maybe getting on board the Scarlet Lady and taking a look at it and, checking the ship out without actually booking a voyage, that'll be your option. So you can head over to Virgin Voyages website for more information about that. And then finally today, I'm just going to mention that Royal Caribbean is set to, I guess they broke ground on their new Galveston terminal. It's set to open in the spring, I think, or summer of 2022 with the Allure of the Seas being home ported there. So it'll be pretty awesome that an Oasis class ship will be coming to Galveston. And so they just broke ground on that. It's going to be a big deal, I guess, for Galveston. I think more and more the terminal experience, I think the cruise lines are starting to focus on those a little. I was recently on the Carnival Mardi Gras, and it's new Terminal 3 at Port Canaveral is where the Mardi Gras is, and it's definitely a nicer terminal. It looked like there was some waiting areas and stuff like that may eventually be, they're not just rows of seats, I guess what I'm talking about, in the waiting areas. It was more, it had more of a loungy feel, like you were on the ship or something. Now, none of those were open at this point just because of the whole COVID process. So, I'm sure eventually they'll be open, and I think it'll just be a slightly better experience for, having to wait around to get on the ship. But, so I'm sure this is going to be what's happening in Galveston. Miami is building up, they're building a lot of these new terminals in Miami as well. So I think all the cruise lines are starting to focus a little bit more on the terminal experience, and that's probably one of the worst parts of getting on a ship, is that whole, booking, getting on board, that whole terminal experience. It can sometimes, be frustrating. So, it's nice that they're trying to focus on that a little bit more. So, so the Allure is coming to Galveston. That'll be awesome, too. It'll be doing 7-night Western Caribbean itineraries from Galveston. So, and then finally, the last thing I want to mention today is we're going on the Carnival Pride, September 26th on the Carnival Pride. Can't wait to get on board. I've been wanting to get on the Carnival Pride for a very long time, and unfortunately was not able to due to COVID. And the Pride will be leaving Baltimore and going to Tampa for the winter season. So I'm really excited to be able to have this last opportunity, to take this last chance opportunity to get on board the Pride, and can't wait to take everybody with us. I'm going to be, doing videos and tours and stuff on board. I would love to be able to do live streams, and unfortunately, a YouTube rule is preventing me from doing that unless I have 1,000 subscribers. So I think that would be an perfect opportunity for me to ask you once again if you would please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, and it will really help us out. And get us to that goal of, we didn't meet our goal of 100 subscribers, but we got close to about halfway. So, thank you very much for everybody who subscribed so far, and we appreciate your support. And, so if we want to be able to do those live streams from our adventures, we are going to need 1,000 subscribers, and I'm sure we'll get there at some point. Really working hard on content, and hopefully, everybody is enjoying these videos. And speaking of which, if you did enjoy this video, please click that like button, and then don't forget to click the notification bell so that you know every time we upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.